Living an optimal life means a balanced life. You cannot just be sort of like one-dimensional. Work all the time, party all the time, even family all the time. I think there's a balance of life. I think you got to do a little bit of everything, but at the end of the day, you have to make time for yourself. And that means recharging your batteries. And there's so many ways to do that. We live in a digital age where we have access to so much information, whether it's meditation or ways of, sort of unwinding through prayer or spirituality, or just sitting in a quiet room for 10, 15 minutes a day. And by the way, I'm talking about doing things that will help you recharge your batteries and feel a sense of happiness and joy without the influence of alcohol and tobacco, because those are not requirements to feeling joy. Those are, let's just say, those are ways to bail out of really coping and dealing and recharging yourself. I personally love going into nature. I like photography. I play guitar. I love spending time with my kids, of course, but there are things that I like to do that don't have anything to do with work. They don't have anything to do with family. And I try my best to carve out at least 15 to 20 minutes a day just so that I can unwind in something, take a few deep breaths, and enjoy something leisure. Guitar. I love picking up my guitar and just sitting down and playing for half an hour or 20 minutes. If I can get half an hour, that's great. If not, 15 minutes is fine. Taking a walk in nature. I recently got back into photography. I love to grab my camera, take a walk up into the hills, into nature, find an area that has, fewer people in it, and just go be alone. Just take a camera and take pictures of wildlife or nature. Or don't take anything at all. Keep all your electronics at home and just take a walk. Try to use the time, though. Be very conscious about what you do with that time. What do I mean? Oftentimes you might go into nature, you might go for a walk, but you might have self-talk happening in your head, and you're not really accomplishing what you set out to accomplish. The goal is to leave everything behind, not take it with you. So if you've got a problem or you've got a situation where you're dealing with something family related or work related, try to use this leisure time to not think about these things. In fact, try not to think at all if you can, or to shift your thoughts into those leisure activities. So if you play guitar, it's very hard to play music and be caught up in thought, right? Into what's bothering you or what's troubling you or what stresses are waiting for you when you get back. Or if you're picking up a camera and you really have to focus on a shot or something, or you're looking for that moment, again, you can't be in that moment and also be consumed by these thinking mechanisms in your head that just won't shut up, right? So those are the kind of things that you can do. Again, you could literally just go and don't take anything with you. Sit in a middle of a forest and try to breathe. They say breathing techniques. When you breathe, you cannot have the thought of breathing, because when we're all breathing all the time. But if you're consciously breathing and you're doing it with intent, it's difficult to do that and also at the same time have a lot of mind chatter. So those are a few things that you can do that I think would really stimulate and help you recharge, clear your head, give you fresh perspective, and allow you to jump back into your life. So just wanted to throw that out there. Today, try to make time for yourself. Try to enjoy a few minutes of leisure and take those little pockets of time, even if it's just 5 minutes. If you can get 5 minutes, maybe that 5 minutes becomes 10 minutes and so on, and you can start to expand on that whenever you have a chance. Taking leisure time is a muscle. It helps you build on sort of like, you become addicted to this idea that, hey, you know what, I need that time to clear, because I notice that when I do, I perform better at everything else. And so I just want to leave you that. I'd love to know what your technique is. What do you do to relieve stress, to clear your mind, to recharge your batteries, to sort of like re-stimulate and create a sort of like new, fresh perspectives in your business, in your personal life. We're all learning from each other each day. So have a great day.